What is Trump derangement syndrome?
Well, it's when they roll their eyes and they foam at the mouth when Donald Trump says anything that they don't like. But this is a president, Bill, who has this special knack for making both his most passionate supporters and his most passionate enemies look like jerks. His supporters, whether they're in the administration or in conservative media, they will support just about anything he does. He says things that aren't true, they support it. He has a position that he changes 10 minutes later, they support both positions. To me, it's humiliating, but that's up to them. But he also has this special knack of making his most ardent antagonists look foolish. He induces in them Trump derangement syndrome. So some of them truly believe that he's as bad as Adolf Hitler. And Mika and Joe have a touch of Trump derangement syndrome. It's one thing to be tough on this president. That is absolutely legitimate. It's another to call the President of the United States, as Joe Scarborough did, a schmuck. That is disrespectful, and that crosses a line. Mika Brzezinski says he doesn't love his country. That crosses a line. But this is the most important thing I'm going to say today. They are TV people. He is the President of the United States of America. The bigger sin is Donald Trump's.
Wow. Back on your piece, you're right, but there's something I'm starting to dislike more than all of that, his enemies. Not just the unhinged variety like Madonna, who wants to blow up the White House, or Kathy Griffin, who would like to behead him, but also the more mainstream liberals in Congress who won't stop resisting until they terminate his presidency. They want him out. The far left does. That's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen, but it's a statement of how bad things have gotten. I'm starting to like Donald Trump because his detractors are so unhinged. That's not a good thing. I mean, there's a solution to all of this, and that is that the Congress of the United States, where Republicans hold a majority in both houses, pass a law that bans cable TV from going into the White House. That would solve a whole bunch of problems right there, because this president watches too much cable TV. He's too thin-skinned. He literally cannot help himself in responding. And when his press spokesman, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, says, well, he's going to fight fire with fire. Hey, this isn't the third grade anymore. This isn't, well, they started it, so we're going to finish it. He's the President of the United States. He holds the same office.
Come back to your original point, though, okay? Let me play a clip from Rush Limbaugh's program from yesterday. He's making a larger point about how far everybody can go, which I think is where you were headed just a moment ago. Listen here.
You know what bullying is to them? If you disagree with them. That's it. All you have to do is disagree with a leftist, and you automatically become a bully.
So the larger point he was making there is...
Yeah, no, that's true.
Go ahead.
That's true. You know, years and years ago, somebody asked Henry Kissinger what he thought of the Iran-Iraq war, and he said, it's a pity both of them can't lose. I'm starting to feel that way about this. I don't want the president to lose, but I'm sick and tired of his thin skin and his needless vindictiveness, and I'm sick and tired of the left, not just the unhinged left, but the resistance left in Congress opposing everything this president does. I'm just sick of both sides. They both have to start to act like grown-ups. The president does, and Joe Scarborough and Mika, who are being portrayed as somehow innocent victims of all of this. You don't call the President of the United States a schmuck on national television and get away with that. The president doesn't tweet what he tweeted and get away with that either.